y'all, so let's sit down, let's have a conversation, grab you some popcorn. My journey up here to New York has been a great experience. Why did I come to New York versus going to other states? First, guys, I did go to California because I felt like, you know, it either was going to be Cali or New York because I wanted to explore a big city. I wanted to get the feel of living in the city because I am from the country and I'm from Tennessee. And I wanted to get that feel of being in we have cities down there, but I wanted to get the feel of being in an extraordinary big city. So California and New York is perfect. So the reason why I moved to California is because I was trying to get a good job out there. And I thought pharmacy would be great to do out there since I do have my pharmacy license. Even though I wanted to teach, I lean more towards pharmacy because it's easy to get in the door. Plus my license and stuff was already in place. Or looking for apartment hunting. I realized that the apartments wasn't really suitable for my liking. Like it was just the looks of the apartments that just threw me off. And I know what you guys are saying. Okay, it's so many other different areas. I actually was in Florence Beach, and my job was right up the street at the pharmacy. Those apartments were beautiful, but you guys, they were way too pricey. When you live by beaches, like Long Beach, all of that in California, it's very expensive. You're gonna be out of like $3,000 a month or more. And if I was traveling with friends or something like that, we really could have did something like that, but I decided not to because my budget just wasn't fitting that. And even if my budget was fitting it, I wasn't gonna pay nobody $3,000 something. Yeah, so I decided to leave. I stayed there for probably like 60 days, and then I left because I don't waste time. And when I came to New York, I fell in love with New York because on every deli, you can find you like a Philly, you know, you basically can use stamps for hot food, and that's just what I enjoyed. Cause I applied for stamps when I left, y'all. I had money, but I still applied for stamps when I left because that was my emergency money just in case. So when I got to New York, I was able to buy hot food with my EBT. I also was able to meet great people from the Northern Kingdom. It's mostly Hispanics up here. It's blacks, Hispanics, and whites, and they all are kind of together, but then some parts where they're separated where it's more of us, and then it's more of them and more of these people, whatever. But I mainly came out here because I had a feeling that it's easier to get a job in New York. Like, when I was looking for a job in California, I seen the job market, but it's like it was declining. These jobs were already taken up. You know, don't get me wrong, I love California because I had so much fun at the beaches, but it's and living, but it's like I've been there before as a child, and I feel like you've got to be living on base. Like, my father stayed on base. I was there when he was on base. I enjoyed that more than just out there living in Cali. So when you live on base, it's like you have access to certain things on base if you're military, and you can kind of enjoy it more because they're taking care of your expenses, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just all about what you want to do. I'm not saying don't go to California. What I'm saying is if you go to California, you need to be aware. If you're going with a family, that's better than going to a shelter versus whatever you're choosing to do. Like, try to go with people. Don't never walk and go nowhere by yourself in California because it can get dangerous. I did find myself in a neighborhood where nobody spoke English, and I had 3 Hispanics chasing me. So I had to literally run into a laundromat where I found safety, and the guys walked away. So it is what it is. But when I went to New York, the same things has happened up here to me as well. I've been chased down at least 3 times in the Bronx, once in Queens. So it's just perverse everywhere. You just really got to watch your back. I want you to always have you like some pepper spray on you, and just don't be walking by yourself nowhere. I don't care if you're in the South. Do not walk anywhere by yourself. Rule number one, do not walk nowhere by yourself. So yeah, New York has been a great experience. If you guys got more questions for me below, just let me know. I really don't know what you guys want to know. Maybe this video will catch somebody attention and they'll be like, oh, well, I was traveling up that way. I want to know what's going on. For one, you need to have your own money. You got to have money coming up here. Or you can go into the voucher system, which they do have intake shelters and things like that. They can kind of help you on your way. But if you go through that way, you're going to have to know how to deal with the people, because they are taking people straight off the street, throwing them straight into the shelter system. If you're a woman, you'll be with a lot of women. And if you're a man, you'll be with a lot of men. And when you come into big cities like this, people are on drugs. The drugs are very heavy in bigger cities. So you have to be aware of that. Plus, magic, all type of stuff. But we'll get into that. That'll be story time, honey. As I traveled through up here, I fell in love with the food. I fell in love with the people. You know, a big difference than the South, but it definitely was. We had connection because the people wasn't they nice. And a lot of people say, oh, they're aggressive, this and that. Like, you really can't, y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all got to stop doing that. People want to be aggressive because they choose to be aggressive. And then if you keep calling them aggressive, if you keep calling the whole state of New York aggressive, then that's when everybody going to be like, okay, cool. Then we aggressive then. They going to stand on that. But it was a thing to where they just don't take no shit. You can't lie to them. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say they better than other states or they better than other people. Because I've been around a variety of different people in Kansas, Arizona, California, Las Vegas. I've been everywhere. Maryland, Tennessee, Georgia, Louisiana, Alabama. I've been everywhere, so it's in the United States. So it's one of those things where you got to make sure that you are respectful, and they're going to be respectful back. You can tell who's on drugs. Just get away. That's it. Nobody's here to hurt you, none of that. You know, you're coming into their city, so you have to understand that it's more cultures up here. It's all together at once. And if you stay in the 5 boroughs like I do, everything is scrunched together. So it ain't cool to be having beef, because it ain't easy to find you. So that's one thing right there. You just want to stay in your lane. As far as it being like good places to eat, is it fun? Yes, there are tremendous stuff to do out here, y'all. For my birthday, I'm even thinking about going to an ice cream museum. It's $60 to get in. Of course, me and my hubby, we're gonna go, so we're gonna be paying like roughly $119, something like that, because it's $19 extra dollars. Well, we're gonna be paying probably, yeah, something like that, yeah. They charge like an extra fee, $19, just to eat unlimited ice cream. Plus you get to take pictures and go down the slide of a big ice cream roller coaster. So not a roller coaster, but like a slide. They got this ice cream thing that you can jump in, and it's like huge cherries in it that you can pick up, take a picture. I think it's so cool, you guys. And I doubt if it's freezing in there, but I definitely, we probably wear like the jumpsuits. We're gonna be so cute. I cannot wait. So yeah, when I say it's so many places, it is so many places to just get in tune, you guys. Oh my God, it's so many places. Oh yes, it is so many places. So I really want to go to this place for my birthday. Like last year, I did the SZA concert. That's how I got this shirt. I was at the Bar Palace in Brooklyn. I had so much fun. I went with my husband. Thought I was going to see Tony, but some of these concerts say, like, you can't bring your phone in there. So I was like, nah. And if you don't know who Tony is, you need to go look them up. They are old school, soothing music. They kind of got a little jazz, hip hop to them, but they very, very soft, soft-spoken music. Tomorrow will come, and girl, I can't wait till my anniversary. I feel like my experience here has been one incredible. I can't even imagine. I don't know. I just never thought that I would be. First of all, I'm out of poverty because it's not that I chose to be in poverty, it's just, it don't matter how hard you work. I didn't grow up finishing college. I finished a tech school. I had certain credentials. I felt like credentials was better than degrees, in my opinion. Like my pharmacy license, that's better than a whole 4-year degree, because people came out of college and couldn't even find a job. So pharmacy has always done it for me, and I know you guys are like, what do you mean you came out of poverty and you're a pharmacy tech? Well, I had drama on my job. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I was new coming in. My first job was in pharmacy hoods. I'm from Memphis, and I didn't really get that proper training because I had haters. Look how pretty I am, and I'm very smart. So I would do some story time on that too. My pharmacy days of bullying on the job. I can tell you guys a lot of stories about it. Little innocent me just coming in, but I'm stronger now, guys, and I still study on my pharmacy. The only reason why I'm not doing it up here is because I have to get completely certified. If you come to New York, please be mindful that everything has to say New York. Your ID, you need to go straight to the DMV, especially if you plan on going to school, because anything you try to get into from jobs, all of that, they're going to want to see that you got something. Even some jobs, they're going to want to see that you worked in New York first. They will not pick you if you're giving them a resume from your state. Oh, you worked in Memphis, Tennessee for 6 years. They don't care about that. No, and I didn't even know that until I just started getting denied to places like Aldi. Like, come on. Aldi, Target, like, huh? And I did cashier for years. Pharmacy cashier. I worked the front counter and I worked the pharmacy in the back. Like, I would get switched out. So I had this experience. Plus, I worked for Burlington. So to not get accepted like that was crazy. I thought it was a discrimination at first. And I have a story time on that as well. But, yeah. Also, yes, you do have to worry about discrimination. This is a populated place. Nobody cares about you like that. When you step your foot in that door like that, you have to have your game face on so people can take you serious. You can't come in shy, none of that, because these are real bosses up here in these high places. And, if you want it, you have to sell yourself, you know what I'm saying? So don't come up here thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get this job. No, it's a billion jobs. Everybody is a billion people on the computers that's to snatch that job before you even, Now locally, it's jobs around here, that you can get, but you have to really be in their face. And then it's best to walk into a building, ask to speak to the manager so he can get a feel of you, and then say, hey, are you guys hiring? Hell, I like the place. I think it's a great place to work. I've worked in a facility like this before. Don't even say you're looking for the manager. Just go in, talk to the manager, because the manager, especially in food restaurants, the assistant manager always got something on their face. So just act like, oh, I didn't know that you was the manager, and that's how you can get that job. See what I'm saying? But y'all, I'm trying to be a bottle girl up here. I'm trying to what else? I do security up here. That has really kept me afloat. I make roughly like $600-700 a week with that job. It's pretty good. You can come up here and get your security license like that. I paid like $350 for the license, and they even got it now where you can take classes for free and just get the license. But I didn't know about that. I just went and paid the money. Bam! I say like a month later, I was working, because you gotta wait until the license comes into the system. So I'll do a story time on that as well. And I know you guys are like, whoa, she's talking so fast, so much. It's just that, y'all, my life changed. My life really did change. And my life, it wasn't just a me type of thing coming up here. It stopped being about me and it became about God, for real. Like, I found God on a whole nother level being up here, because everything that I thought I knew, it was more to know. If you don't never travel, especially if you're in low vibration areas, like it's just nothing but country or something, and nothing's really, you got to go to museums, you got to go out to actually see what the people talking about, whether it's food, culture, politics, spirituality. You got to go to these places to get it. Well, up here, it's in your face. It's on the streets. people walking around with certain spirits on them. So that Bible is going to come in handy bringing it up here. But I learned something very deep. I started getting in tune with myself more. The more I saw demonic people trying to do things to me, I'm going to have story times on that. Yeah, sticky. I ended up finding God. I learned about his true name. I learned about his true background, and he actually saved me from some danger up here that caused me to say his real name. So I'm just gonna leave that for a story time, and I'm happy I'm here. God is good, and God is good in your life. All you have to do is hit the road, and you're gonna be good. So I'm not saying that it was easy. No, don't, please, when you get into a bad path, a good path, but things are happening, just know things are happening because you're about to get somewhere, okay? And it's a path that you don't even know what's going to happen. But I'm telling you, stay on that path, and God is going to open doors, because the harder your path, God see that path is hard. God see how you work through that. He's going to get you something bigger to help you, because he cares about us when we're going through things. He really do. We just got to get back to them laws, statutes, and real true commandments that he gave us before the whole world tried to confuse us. Okay, guys? So I'm going to do videos on that too. But yeah, as you guys see, this is my lovely home. I'm here. Well, this is one of the places. And I think like when I get married, me and my husband, we have a main place, but this place is gonna be for when people come. People gonna come over. I'm gonna have a little table set up right here and stuff. It's gonna be like a chill type of place, because I don't ever know if I wanted people in our personal place. So this place will really be for something like that. But I got a video on that too, how I landed this place and all of that. But you guys got to hit the subscribe button and subscribe and follow, and I'm gonna be posting another video soon about my whole story. I know y'all what it is about, and I'm gonna get straight to the point, because I know what it's like when you are watching a video and it's like, oh my god, hurry up. So today the movers, they basically just came in and they gave me a dresser and they gave me a bed, but I'm gonna be giving that to a friend because this is a small space apartment and I didn't really want like a bed in my living room. So I'm gonna be, making my living room like, girl, I want a tree in here. I want some leaves hanging off the wall. I was gonna have like a little bar thing going in my window. So yeah, small space apartments are like so much fun because you really can squeeze your little self in. And don't forget, less is best. So yeah, you guys actually came. You guys came into this video the day I'm getting furniture sent to me. I got my furniture also. This is my kitchen. It's chilled. And look how huge these doors is. It's excellent lights in here. And let me just turn on more lights so you guys can really get the feel. Oh, that's the vent. But yeah, this is basically my kitchen, guys. I did a little decoration right here. Went for like a teacup set because it's like hard for me to get sugar and stuff, so I leave this type of stuff out. Cinnamon when I'm making my teas and stuff. I'm about tired of looking at this decoration. I'm not even gonna front. I'm actually ready for something else. Here is a wise thing to do, guys. If you are looking for really good seasonings, go to like Burlington, go to Burlington DD's, places like that, and go in their food aisle. They have so much seasonings with five things in it. Okay, so this one is a lemon pepper with seasoning ginger, basically, by Sophia. Look at that. Everything is crushed. Plus it has the little crusher right there to crush it even more. And this is basically how I shop. This was only $3. It probably was $2 something, or $1.99, but I'm thinking it was $2. Let's go over here and see. So basically, this is basically the controller to it. And you can, look how you can just turn it from up, down, whatever. Really quick and easy, especially because New York gets really cold during the wintertime. So this is like instant heat. I don't have to wait on it to pop in and on. Here is basically the system here. I would tell anybody to get you something like this in your home. Even if you got another system, just still get that because this is really nice. Here is pictures of me and my man. We're getting married, guys. We're planning a wedding right now, and we're hoping that it can be in New York. Well, we in New York, so this is my Bible. It's my Bible. So yeah, this is basically the living room, guys. The whole living room right here. Really spacious, really cool. The bathroom is right here. I'm gonna go in right now, and then I'm gonna sit down and have some story time with you guys. I did a pop of color with, you know, flowers. Everything that I used is down here. A lot of cabinet space in there. This thing is bigger than what it looked like. I feel like this bathroom is such a modern, cute look. Everything seems to have like black whites. This is a cute mirror. Hi, girl. Yeah. And I like how my walls is so easy to wipe, and they're shiny and beautiful. Like the whole bathroom is like that, y'all. Now I just moved in, so they do have to change out my tub because I noticed my tub was pitch yellow, but I still been taking good baths. Like I still been taking good baths. But yeah, this is basically my whole bathroom. Yeah. And I feel like it's more than enough space. It's very wide. That's what I noticed. This bathroom is very wide, if you can see. I love living here in New York, you guys. This is my cute little broom. Oh, so cute. It's too cute.